Good morning, students. How are you? I hope all of you are fine, right? As we already had discussed about the crop production and management, now we will discuss the new chapter, that is pollution of air and water. Before starting this, I just want to know how many of you had seen the Taj Mahal. Most of you had seen the Taj Mahal. You know, the Taj Mahal is now depleting, like its marble is not like shine as it was. Okay, there are some reasons for this. What are the main reasons? What is the basic reason behind it? Do you know? The pollution is the major cause. What is pollution? How it comes? Right? What are the preventive measures we have to follow? We will learn and study each and every aspect of this. Do you know the two major natural resources are there that nature has given us, that is air and water. But due to the human activities, due to our wish, our desires, we are destroying these natural resources. Right? Global warming occur, greenhouse effect occur. These are the reasons, like air and the waters, these are depleting. Contamination of, like when these pollutants they will move here and there, the contamination of these particles in the air, it causes the pollution. Right? Now let's study with this. Now let's discuss what is the meaning of the pollution. As all of you know that the contamination of the natural resources, that means like when we are polluting the natural resources, air as well as water, by addition of the harmful substances to it, that is called the pollution by various human activities, right? And the substances that causes pollution is called pollutants. Like you can write down example, like what are the different pollutants here? Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, dust and smoke. These are called the pollutants. These are destroying our natural resources like air and water. Right? Now we will discuss about one by one air as well as the water pollution. We will discuss about the air pollution. Now we will discuss about the air pollution. What do you mean by the air pollution? What is the definition of the air pollution? That means the contamination of the contamination of air with the harmful substances like toxic gases, dust, smoke. When these are floating in the air and they affect the life of the both living as well as the non-living, like non-living objects as well as living objects, then it is called the air pollution, right? Then when it affects the living as well as non-living, then this is called the air pollution. What do you mean by the air pollutants? What are the different substances that causes air pollution? The harmful and unwanted substances that contaminate air, that is called the air pollutants. Is called air pollutants. Means the substances that occur in the air, that increase the number of the substances in the air, these are called the air pollutants. And do you know what are the different air pollutants? How air pollutants occur? I am just telling it to you that air pollutants increases by the two ways. One is called the natural ways and second is called the human activities. Right? In natural ways, how the air pollutants increases, like forest fire, they increases the smoke, dust, volcanic eruption, and human activities like industrialization. Then you can say burning of fossil fuels. By these two different sources, the contamination, the unwanted substances are increasing in the air, that is called air pollutants. One is the natural sources, that is the forest fire as well as the volcanic eruption, and human activities. that is done with the help of the human activities like industrialization, when we are making new industries and the factories, then the smoke will be produced. Burning of the fossil fuels, these will increase the air pollutants in the air. Right, now we will discuss about the different type of the air pollutants and their sources. You can easily see that the main air pollutants are the oxides of the sulfur, nitrogen and carbon. Number one, I had written the sulfur dioxide, that is the oxides of sulfur that produces, how it comes, how it increases in the air. That is the burning of fossil fuels, exhaust of automobiles. When we are using the automobile, their exhaust increases the content of the sulfur dioxide in the air. Right, volcanic eruption, this also increases the sulfur dioxide. Second is oxides of nitrogen. Oxides of nitrogen means nitrogen monoxide, nitrogen dioxide. These are also produced by the fossil fuels. So you can see the burning of the fossil fuel is the main cause. Burning of the fossil fuel is the main cause to increase the air pollutants. Right? Automobile exhaust, then excess carbon dioxide, this is again due to the burning of the fossil fuels. Carbon monoxide, automobiles exhaust, incomplete combustion of fossil fuels, you can say. Then smoke, this is also by burning of the fossil fuels. Lead compounds, this is the automobiles exhaust. CFC, what is the full form of the CFC and how it causes, what are the main sources of the CFC? That is when we are using the air condition, AC, refrigerator, aerosol sprays, when we are using they increase the content of the CFC. What is CFC? Chlorofluorocarbon. Chlorofluorocarbon. These increase by use of the excess use of the ACs, refrigerator, aerosol sprays when we are using they will increase the CFC. These are the different air pollutants and the different air pollutants occur due to the different sources I had written. So please make a chart of this. Now we will discuss about the harmful effects of the air pollution. Air pollution causes the number of the harmful effects on our lives, in which number one we will discuss the harmful effects of air pollution. First, air pollution or the harmful effect of air pollution that causes acid rain. Air pollution causes acid rain. All of you are very much familiar with the word acid rain. When the amount of the acid in the rain increases, and then it is called the acid rain. What causes acid rain? How acid rain occur? What are the main causes of acid rain? What are the effects of acid rain? So how air pollution causes acid rain? As all of you know, we had already discussed about the oxides of sulfur, oxides of carbon, nitrogen. They causes the air pollution, right? When these oxides, like if I am talking about the oxides of, you can say sulfur, oxides of sulfur, or you can add it here also, like when the automobile exhaust releases the sulfur, and when it mixes with the oxygen, it will produce sulfur dioxide, right? That is called oxides of sulfur. And when this oxide of sulfur mixes with the water that occur in the form of a rain, you can say rain. When the rain occurs and it mixes with the sulfur dioxide, it will form sulfuric acid or the sulfurous acid, H2SO4 and H2SO3. That is sulfurous acid as well as the sulfuric acid will be formed. We can write it here H2SO3. That is sulfurous acid will increase. In the same way, when the oxides of nitrogen, when automobile exhaust occur, nitrogen gas is released, it mixes with the air and it will form nitrogen oxide or nitrogen dioxide. Then it mixes with the water, that is in the form of rain, then it will form HNO3, that is nitric acid. No need to learn all these equations. It's not compulsory. I am just telling it to you how it causes. That means when the oxides of nitrogen, you can write it here, oxides of sulfur. I am writing oxides of nitrogen, carbon. When these oxides, तीनों के, when the oxides of sulfur, nitrogen and carbon, it will form sulfuric acid. It will form nitric acid and it will form carbonic acid. That means when these oxides, sulfur, nitrogen and carbon, they are producing their respective acids, and when these acids come on the earth or falls in the form of the rain, then the acid rain occur. What are the different effects of this acid rain? That all of you are very much familiar with that also. What are the different effects? Effects of acid rain. All of you are very much familiar with the effects of acid rain. What are the different effects of acid rain? It affects the living organism. Like when the acid rain occurs, when it mixes with the river bodies, river water bodies, then it will cause the problem. Then the animals or the living organism living in the water bodies, they are not able to survive. It affects the monuments. It corrodes the buildings. Right? You can write it increases the. You can write it increases the acidity in the soil. It increases the acidity in the soil, which makes the soil infertile, sinking. It affects the monument. It affects the monuments, like one of the example, Taj Mahal. Then third, it corrodes the iron objects like bridges, railways. It will affect the bridges and the railways. Number of the other effects are there, like it increases, like you can say water bodies become acidic. Bodies become acidic. So survival of the organism will be difficult. These are the different effects of the acid rain. Now second effect of the air pollution. Air pollution causes global warming. As all of you know that the gases like carbon dioxide that is releasing day by day, these are very important, because if there is not carbon dioxide is not present in the earth atmosphere, then we are not sustained, then sustenance of life is not possible. Then the life is not possible because the earth atmosphere becomes cool. These gases will become the earth's atmosphere hot so that we can survive in this, right? But excess of these gases, when the excess of these gases occur, they will cause the greenhouse effect. Here I just want to tell it to you. Suppose here it is the earth, right? Here it is the earth's atmosphere. Sun rays, when the sun rays falls on it, the rays comes over here, right? Some of the rays, they will reflect back, right? But when these rays reflect back, here is the atmosphere, then the carbon dioxide is trapped here. Excess of carbon dioxide. Here it is excess of carbon dioxide. Right? How excess occurs? Because we are using the automobiles randomly and they increases the amount of carbon dioxide. It traps here in the earth atmosphere. It traps. When the sun rays, they will enter into the earth atmosphere, and when they will reflect back, carbon dioxide traps it. Carbon dioxide traps these rays. These rays are trapped by the carbon dioxide and they will locate here. they will stay here, and it increases the excess carbon dioxide, increases the traps of all the rays, and which causes the greenhouse effect. This is called the greenhouse effect, right? Number of the greenhouse gases are there. I am just telling it to you, the different greenhouse gases, in which you have to learn different greenhouse gases. This is number 1, carbon dioxide. Second is methane. You can write down methane. These are the main gases which causes the greenhouse effect. Number 1, that is the carbon dioxide, CH4, and one you can also write CFCs, that is chlorofluorocarbon. They increases the gases in the atmosphere and which causes the greenhouse effect. What are the different, like when we these greenhouse effects increases, greenhouse gases increases in our Earth's atmosphere, they increase the temperature of the Earth atmosphere, and by increasing this temperature, number of things happen, like polar ice caps start melting, glaciers starts melting, and the floods occur. Different effects will be there. Agriculture schemes or agriculture ways, these will be destroyed, because when there is too much flood, so these things will happen. Now we will discuss the effects of these. Damaging effects of global warming. What are the different damaging effects of global warming? In which, number 1, as I told you, that the polar caps, like the polar caps melts, or glaciers you can say melts, and then flood occurs. Right? This will disturb the agricultural ways. Climate and rainfall pattern changes. Climate and rainfall pattern changes. When these pattern changes means when the monsoon will not occur at the proper time, agriculture will not be done properly. Agriculture will not these are the different effects of the global warming. First we had discussed air pollution causes the acid rain. Second point we discussed air pollution causes the global warming. And third we will write down the air pollution, effect of air pollution that causes the various health problems. You can write, we had discussed the 3 main points. I am just writing it here again. First we had discussed harmful effect. Air effect causes the acid rain, right? Second we had discussed that increases the global warming, second effect. And third, the air pollution causes health problem. Air pollution causes health problems. Number of the health problems occur, like when these air pollution occur, then the irritation in our eyes, lung problems, we are not able to breathe properly. Okay, we have to use the mask in the crowded area because we are not able to take oxygen. So these causes the health problem. Respiratory problems occur, eyes problem occur, lungs problem occur. Different problems, health problems will arise with the air pollution. Now we have to learn how we can prevent this air pollution. Now we will discuss about the different methods to prevent the air pollution. We have to check on this air pollution because now these days air pollution is a major problem. So what we have to do, being a civilized, being a citizen of India, what precautions or what preventive measures that we have to take to avoid the air pollution? Number 1, that we can use environment friendly clean fuels like CNG, that all of you know, that compressed natural gas. Compressed natural gas, and all of you know very well in Delhi CNG vehicles, CNG automobiles they are using because it is the cleaner fuel. In the previous chapter also we discussed about that the CNG is the cleaner fuel. So we have to use those automobiles which run on the CNG. Second, we can say use modern automobile engines and vehicles. That means when we are using the new technology, so they will construct in such a way that they will not harm to the environment. Third, use unleaded petrol in automobiles. Unleaded petrol in automobiles, that means like when we are using the petrol, that should be free from the lead particles, because these lead particles are very, very harmful for human body or for our health. Then regular pollution check of vehicles. We have to take this thing in our mind that the regular pollution check of vehicles should be there. Then say no to crackers. As all of you know, when we are using these crackers, they are polluting the air, right? They produces a smoke, sound, all these pollution occur. So say no to crackers. Then grow more and more trees so that the air pollution will be reduced. It will use the carbon dioxide and gives us the healthy oxygen. Then use recycled paper. That is also the main important point, because when we are using the recycled paper, we will not cut down the trees and we can reduce the air pollution. Then use catalytic converters in the automobiles as well as in our industries also. We can use in the factories the catalytic converter. They will help to convert the gases, and pollution-free gases will be released in the atmosphere. May add more points over here. We can use the pool system. We can add the 9th and 10th point also. I am writing the 2 or 3 main points also here. You can write pool system. Pool system, we already discussed about the pool car system, that we can use the pool system, like carpool system should be adopted. If we have to go for a same destination, then we have to use a single vehicle with sharing with the other one. That is the carpool system. We can use, say the 10th point, we can say public transport should be adopted and used. Public transport should be used, because when we are using our own vehicles like cars, scooters, each and everything, then it increases the harmful gases in the environment. Then we can say use solar energy, hydro energy. We can write down the 11th and 12th point also. Use hydro energy as well as the solar energy. Solar and hydro energy. We can use these energies so that we can reduce the air pollution, right? We can do one important thing also, make compost of the dry leaves. When we are burning these dry leaves, this will cause the air pollution. So what we have to do, make compost with the help of the dry leaf. Compost with the dry leaves. So that by using these dry leaves, we can make the compost, and that will help in the increasing the fertility of the soil, adding manure, and we can also reduce the air pollution, right? Here is one, that is a Van Mahotsav. Van Mahotsav is celebrated. Van Mahotsav is celebrated in the month of July. It is celebrated in the month of the July, in which lakhs of the trees are planted in the month of July to celebrate the Van Mahotsav, to celebrate it as well as to help to reduce the air pollution. This is what all about the air pollution. Now we will discuss about the water pollution in our next lecture. Thank you.